Alright, we are live, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the monthly Beatdown podcast, episode 9 here on June 1st, 2017, as of this recording. Our 9th episode already of this podcast. I can't believe it's already been 9 episodes. Next month is going to be the 10th episode. Wow, that's already exciting. As we're here in June already, my goodness, May just came and went. It felt like it just flew by. There was so much stuff that happened in May. That I'm surprised it's already come and gone, and we'll discuss what all just happened in this past month here. I have everything written down. There's a lot to talk about today. If you guys did not see the article, we have stuff about the MK Sundays theme set contest. We also have E3 2017 plans. I also have the channel schedule for the month as well, which I will be discussing here momentarily. So keep an eye out on, get ready for that. We'll also have a Q&A session around the end of the podcast, and we'll also be doing the month recap, and of course, the subscriber shout out, which I always do once a month. If you're a paid subscriber to my Game with Sub button, I will be giving out everyone a nice little shout out, because that's what I like to do, because I think it's what everyone deserves. If you're a paid subscriber, you deserve to get a nice little shout out here on the podcast every month. And why don't we get underway with that right here, right now? But yes, yeah, like I said, we're already here in June already. It's so surprising. Like, May just came and went, and we're already pretty close to summer already, because June is basically around the start of where summer begins. I think it's like the third week of June is when summer truly begins. But my goodness, it's already June. I can't believe that. May just came and went, I'd say. But yeah, it was a fun May, that's for sure. There was a lot that went down here in May, and we'll go over that in just a moment here. But first of all, what we're going to be talking about first is the subscriber shoutout. So if you guys don't know what that is, this is basically where I give shoutouts to everyone who is a paid subscriber here on the channel, who subscribed to my Game with Sub button box. But before I want to mention it, before we do that, I want to talk about something that kind of happened. My previous sub button box actually got locked out on for whatever reason. I don't know why, but for some reason I cannot actually log into my old Game with Sub box for whatever reason. So I can't go in there and give everybody their perks and whatnot. So unfortunately, if you are sub to the old account, please make sure to unsubscribe to that because I have no access to it at all. I have remade the account. It is now GameWist.com/channel/xxanimanxx1. So if you're subscribed to the original one without the 1 in the username, please make sure to unsubscribe to that because, yeah, I will not be able to get to your perks and whatnot. So if you'd like to resubscribe, make sure to resubscribe to my my new GameWist account, xxanimanxx1. So yeah, that's where you can find that and whatnot. But for this month, I will be reading both the newest one and the old one, so yeah. So I'm gonna quickly go over that right now. So here we go. So here are our month's subscribers. So thank you. We'll go first to the old one first here. So the only one that's only still on here is Hagrid. Thank you for that. Like I said, make sure to unsubscribe to this one because yeah, I have no access to it. So if you would like to resubscribe, you can. It's at my new one here, which I will now read to the those of you who are subscribed to there on that. Oh, by the way, Hagrid was subbed for 3 months with the top tier. Thank you very much for that. So for my newest one right now, I will add on to the people who how many months they had. So Kirk, I think now has 6 months now under his belt. So thank you very much for that. Billy, I think this is his doesn't show on the old one here, but I'm thinking this is his 4th one. So thank you very much for that. And then Jinjo's, thank you very much as well. This is his 2nd month of being a sub, or maybe his first full one, because I think he just subbed late of the month in May. So yeah, so maybe I think he's still in his 1st month to get all together. So yeah. So thank you for those who are paid subscribers. Like I said, if you would like to get a shout out every month here on the monthly Beatdown podcast, you can. You can be a paid subscriber to get that. You'll get wonderful perks for being a subscriber. It's a 100% optional thing, so don't think you have to do it. It is 100% optional, so you're more than welcome to do so regardless. Speaking of that, if you are a subscriber, just let everybody know ahead of time that we are going to be doing our first sub choice poll pretty soon here. So you guys will get to choose on something regarding a little something called LP. So keep an eye out on that. It may be coming in the next, not this week, but probably the week after. I will be making a poll for you guys to actually finally vote for. So yeah, you guys will get to eventually choose on something for Let's Play nights. The normal viewers will not get to know what game it is. Just the subscribers will get to vote for it, and they only know when it's coming. So yeah, so I will never mention which game it is until it actually gets announced. So yeah, but it is coming up very soon. So keep an eye out for that in the Discord server. So yeah. So yeah, basically that's basically the subscriber shoutout. So just a reminder, if you are sub to the old account, make sure to please unsubscribe because I have no access to it. And if you'd like to resubscribe, please resubscribe to my new one, XXAniman XX1, and you can find information about it. It's all redirected if you click the button down below. It's also on the main website, if you know, where it has all like the main, like the front page where it has all like the little buttons and everything like that. It also has been updated there. So yeah, you can find it anywhere basically. So yeah. And also, if you are watching in the actual stream, Beatdown Bot does spam it throughout the night, so or throughout the cast, so keep an eye out for that as well. So yeah. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was that. So let's go over the month recap. So what went down in the month of May? May was a pretty busy month, I have to say, for the channel. First of all, let's go over the first thing, that big thing that happened. And that was the Birthday Bash number 6. Early in the month, we had Birthday Bash number 6, which was a 12-hour awesome stream. We did the first half being basically the weird games, such as the Japan World Cup. I know that got a hit from a lot of people. I figured that was something I had to do. We did Japan World Cup 1 and 2. I wasn't able to find 3, so unfortunately 3 was not able to happen. I also did Surgeon Simulator, which was... yeah, I thought it would be better, but yeah. And then there was I Am Bread, which was interesting as well. And then there was what was it called? Mount My Friends. So yeah, those were the games. I'm not sure if I missed one. I think those were all of them. But yeah, we played all those games for the weird game portion of the marathon. We also did a rewatch of the top 50 moments video from the 5th anniversary show back in October. That was fun to rewatch again. And after that, we did multiplayer sessions right after that. And I just want to mention everyone who came by that, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Made my birthday pretty awesome, especially with all the bits and cheers and donations and everything I got. I do really appreciate that. Wasn't really expecting anything like that, so I was just hoping for just people to come on by and just have a great time, and that's all I really asked for. But thank you for those of you who did. Do appreciate it a lot, so yeah. Hopefully next year we can do it again. I do have a plan in mind. I was thinking maybe we could do like, I don't know, like putt-putt or stuff like that, like those kind of games. That would be kind of something, for sure. But one of those games may be good enough because they are pretty lengthy, so yeah. But yeah, like I said, thank you very much for all the donations and everything, and everyone who just came by and whatnot, and all the hosts and whatnot. I do appreciate that very much. So yeah. For Let's Play nights this month, we finished up 2 games on this channel, and we also have started 2 new ones. The first one being the Zelda Ocarina of Time replay. This was our last replay game that we had to replay for the channel for the year, and I think this playthrough went I'd say a little better just because it was a 3-heart run, and I think there was more lulzy moments that came out of it. I thought it was very awesome of a replay. I think it did better than the original replay, just because the original replay, keep in mind, was very pixely and like yeah. And plus the whole original archive is lost because, well, you guys don't remember, back in a few years ago I had to re-upload all my streams or archives to YouTube, and well, not all of that original playthrough made it to the archive channel, so unfortunately, yeah, we had to replay it again to get the whole playthrough up again. But you know what? That's okay. I replayed it because you guys voted for it, and I thought it was very fun to replay. And yeah, now there's only one Zelda game that stands in my way, but whenever that will be. Yeah, but I had a great time. And now, for a game I was waiting for a very, very, very long time, and that was Yooka-Laylee. Well, by a long time, I mean 2 years, so yeah. If you guys don't know, I was a Kickstarter backer for the game, so I was very, very anticipating this game, especially since it is a spiritual successor to my all-time favorite game, which was Banjo-Kazooie. I had a very great time with this game. I think for what it went out to do, I think it exceeded expectations. Well, not really exceed. I think it could have did a little more, but I think it for what it had to offer, what it was trying to be, I think it did the job very well. It was just basically a spiritual successor to Yooka-Laylee. It was just more of what Banjo-Kazooie had to offer. I had a fun time with it. We also did a giveaway for the game, and also congrats to Red, who won a copy of the game, who has received his copy of the game on Steam, so congratulations for that. Hope you are enjoying playing the game if you have, or if not. But yeah. I do want to give away a copy of the game again sometime down the line. I'm not too sure when that'll be, but sometime I will eventually do another giveaway. Maybe when it goes on sale again, or whenever it goes on sale. Yeah, it's never actually gone on sale yet, but whenever it goes on sale, I may consider doing another giveaway for the game. So if you'd like to win a copy, keep an eye out on the stream, because I may do another one sometime down the line. Who knows? But yeah, very fun game. I think, like I said, there are some good things about it, but there are also some kind of questionable design choices. Such as the Cardos missions. I don't really like those. Those missions are kind of meh, let's be honest. Some of the arcade games, most of them are pretty good, but there are some of them that are kind of hit or miss, honestly. But also, there was also 5 worlds in the game, but I like the idea that you could expand each world once, and then it becomes bigger and whatnot, which give more of the levels basically more to do. So there's like 20 pages you have to collect for every level. And then there was like a total of, I think it was like, I think it was 200 something for like quills or whatnot. So, yeah, there was a lot of collectibles for every world. So I do like that compared to like Banjo-Kazooie, where there was like there's only like 10 jiggies and then like 100 notes. I like how there's more to collect in every world, but could there have been used a little more worlds? Probably, I think so. I also do think that one of the last items or moves that you do learn is kind of a bit of a disappointment, honestly. I do think the little shield thing is kind of a bit of a disappointment, personally. I think that could have been a better move to end with, but it is what it is. It's their game. They can do whatever they want, but personally, I enjoyed it. I had a great time with it. I even tweeted out the developers that I finished up their game 100% and whatnot. They actually did, Playtonic did actually favorite it, and the actual creator of Banjo-Kazooie actually did like the tweet as well. So I actually really am very happy that was able to happen. A lot of people who worked at Playtonic actually did give a like to the tweet, so I'm actually kind of happy about that. But then again, they've been doing that to a lot of other people too, but it just feels awesome to be, that they saw the tweet and they gave it a nice like and whatnot. So yeah, I do appreciate that. Am I anticipate for a Yooka-Laylee 2 if it ever happens? Probably. I would definitely get on board with that, because there's a lot they could do with this game that could make it even better. But I don't think Yooka-Laylee will be the next thing they do. They'll probably be doing another game, some genre of some sorts. Personally, I'd like to see them do something based off of like Diddy Kong Racing. That'd be kind of cool, but we'll have to wait and see what they do on that. Alright, so then after that, we've been starting up this next game, and it's been an anticipated game, and that is Mario Party 5. As you guys know, if you've watched the channel over the years, I've been doing a Mario Party game for the past once a year. We do a Mario Party game every year. Around April, May, June. Back in 2013, we did Mario Party 1. 14, we did Mario Party 2. 15, we did Mario Party 3. Last year, we did Mario Party 4. And then this year, we are doing Mario Party 5, which I think is a bigger step up compared to basically Mario Party 4, which I find is a very underwhelming game, especially coming up after Mario Party 3, which is probably, in my opinion, the best Mario Party game. I still think it's better than what we're playing right now. But Mario Party 5 is still a pretty fun game, but it's definitely a bigger and better game compared to 4, which I think is a big letdown, especially since they took out so many mechanics and stuff from 3 for number 4. There are some fun mini games in 4, but I don't know. The rest of the game is just kind of a letdown, personally. But with Mario Party 5, they've changed a lot of the things. Like you got the little capsules and whatnot that you can throw around the board, placing them on blue or red spaces, which if people land on, they get affected by that, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like making items a little more of a threat, I'd say. Besides the mushrooms and whatnot, so I kind of like that. A lot of the items do the same things like a lot of the other items do in like Mario Party 2 and 3, so that's kind of cool. But I like how you can like place them on the board and whatnot. It definitely spicens up the gameplay a little bit more. Donkey Kong is no longer a playable character, which kind of sucks. He is now his own little like space, which he can actually help you win the game or give you a mini game or whatnot. So that's kind of cool. But I think there are some very good mini games in Mario Party 5. I'll say that much. But there are a lot of like, let me say, luck-based ones. Like there are a lot of luck-based Mario Party games in Mario Party 5. Like, oh my goodness, like especially the dual mini games, which I feel should be more based around skill. There are I think too many luck-based ones or RNG-based ones. I think the only one that takes a lot of the most skill that I've noticed is probably the one with the little like the wind gun thing, where you shoot your opponent with the wind gun thing, and then you have to shoot them off the cloud. And then there's another one where basically you have to basically use the like little like flying ship mechanic, like the ships, and you have to like dodge the spikes that are in the air. I think that one takes a little more skill too, especially since you have to use your reflexes to dodge all that. Other than that, it's basically just like RNG or like mash based, which, oh my god, it is impossible to win mash-based games against the very super hard AI. Not hard AI. Hard AI I can actually beat. It's the intense level AI, which is just ridiculous to beat. Like I think it's impossible. I think no human being could do it unless you have a turbo controller. Like, but yeah, my god. Don't ever try to win it. Try to hope you win against them, because you're never gonna win because it's impossible. But yeah, and then. Yeah, so yeah, we've been doing that every Friday night, or no, Saturday night, excuse me, and it's been pretty fun. It's had a lot of highlights already, which I'm happy to see. Definitely a lot more than what Mario Party 4 had to offer, so I'm happy about that. So yeah, and then on our next game we've been playing, it's been the slot one, or the Friday night game, and that is Shadow the Hedgehog. Basically our last 3D Sonic game, mainline 3D Sonic game, before Sonic Forces, whenever that's out. And my god, this game is so edgy. It is so freaking edgy. And, is it a bad Sonic game? Oh, hell yeah, it is. It is a very, 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 very bad Sonic game. But, I don't think it is as bad compared to Boom. I think Boom is still probably, in my opinion, the worst Sonic game ever created. Even though it's not a mainline Sonic game. It's more of a game based off the TV show. So I don't really call it a mainstream mainline Sonic the Hedgehog game. Do I find 06 better than Shadow the Hedgehog? Yeah. I find 06 10 times better than Shadow the Hedgehog. Sure, you could say the story is garbage in that game, which I do agree it is, but let me get this out of the way with. At least in 06, when you beat a character's story the first time, you're done with it. And then you unlock another character, do their story, and then their next character and beat their story, which then eventually unlocks the last story of the game, which then you beat. Here in Shadow the Hedgehog, you have to beat the game 10 times. 10 times, you have to unlock 10 different endings in order to unlock the main ending, which all the endings that you get, that you go for in the main game, are not canon, so it like means like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do, and it sucks. Playing the same level, like the first starting level, 10 times in a row is just repetitive, because that's the only way you can progress is by doing specific missions in the first level. So it's basically on whatever mission you do, it depends on the route you take, and yeah, it does eventually get really repetitive, especially some of the missions that they expect you to do, which are a bunch of like look around and hope you find it kind of things, which I don't know. It could have been done a lot better. Let me just say, it's basically Team Chaotix, but probably done a lot worse personally. And yeah, I don't know. And personally, I feel some of the endings that are kind of like dumb, such as Shadow being an android. I don't know. I think that's kind of the most stupidest one yet. Shadow thinking he's an actual robot is kind of dumb in my personal opinion. Other than that, I don't know. Then the one character, the little general guy, he's like, oh yeah, I hate you, blah blah blah, and you just finally learn about him like in another route. If you notice him like in one route, you'll never see him again. Like if you finish a specific route, he'll just say, I'll get you, and then he never gets you at the end of a specific route. It's like, what's the point? He's only appearing in like the one route where you have to like, he'll only encounter Shadow that one route where you we have to get to the computer room or the what is it, the Chaos Emerald where the Ark is blowing up or whatnot. I don't know. It just the story like sometimes it doesn't it doesn't connect very well. Like it depends on the route you take. Sometimes it's like so confusing. Like 1 minute you'll be like, oh, I'm a robot, and then I know where, oh, I'm gonna destroy this damn planet, blah blah blah. It's like, what? Why? No. It's confusing. I don't know. It can get confusing, personally. I don't know, but that is what it is. What it is. I feel it doesn't do Shadow, his character, very justice. Sometimes he'll be like, yeah, I'm this character, and I know it's like, oh, feel bad for me. I'm an emo. It's like, I don't know. It doesn't really do his character very much justice, I don't find. I think it kind of more destroys him more than anything. But yeah. But is there good gameplay? I think so. I think the main gameplay, like running around in that, is great. The guns in the game feel great. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel maybe the guns are used a little too frequent, where I think you should just be able to like hit an enemy once and they're dead. But I don't know. I think the guns don't take away anything. I think they lower the enemy's health bars very, very, very quickly compared to like 06, which bring back that same like health bar. At least in that game, or in Shadow the Hedgehog, they actually die quickly if you just use the guns. In freaking 06, you have to just mash the helming attack button over and over and over until they die. It's just like, get on with it. I know they brought the mechanic in Heroes, but I feel it was done better because you can level up yourself. In 06, you can't, and you have to just like hope they die eventually. And it just takes a long time, so yeah. But yeah. Anyway, so that's basically what's been going on for Let's Play nights. Late night beatdowns. What has been played for late night beatdowns? Well, we've been playing. We played Splatoon 1 week, which was super fun. Getting like my hype ready for Splatoon 2 in a few months. Not this month, but next month, because it's supposed to be out in July. So yeah. We can't wait for that. That should be fun. And then whenever Splatoon 2 comes out, that'll probably replace Splatoon 1. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll do both games. Sonic and Sega Racing, All-Stars Racing Transform. We played that 1 week. That's been fun to play personally. It has been the Steam version. I hope we can get more people who have the Steam version. So that would be kind of awesome if we do. So yeah. Then we've been playing Smash Bros. For Wii U. I finally decided to play this again for the first time in like a long time. We've been kind of burnt out on Smash, but I was like, you know what? A lot of people have been wanting me to play it, so I'd be like, you know what? I'll play it again. And I think this past time I played Smash Bros. Wii U was actually very, very, very enjoyable, and I had a great time with it. I think we'll continue doing what we've been doing. We'll have some matches that have items, and then some matches that don't have items. I think it just works out better for everybody, personally. It makes it more enjoyable for everybody. So yeah, and plus it spicens up the gameplay a bit more, I personally find. And then we did some Overwatch. I think we did a few games on that. This was before the actual anniversary event that happened too. So thanks for those who played Overwatch with me. It's always fun to play that game. We also got some new people who joined in to play with us, which is kind of cool. Very fun as always. There is an event going on right now, which is the anniversary event, and soon there's going to be the new map that's coming out. Eventually, when that comes out, I'll have to eventually make Overwatch a game for late nights when that comes out. And then we played last week we played Golf with Your Friends. Always a fun. Everyone loves this game, so I mean, it won't be going anywhere. Apparently there is a new course available in the test server, so maybe in a few weeks, if it ever gets played, maybe we'll do the test server version of Golf with Your Friends, so yeah. And then we also did the return of GTA Online. This game used to get played a lot, but it's kind of been here or there sometimes. And it finally got an appearance this past week. It was one of the games I chose. And yeah, GTA is always fun. It is the PS4 version of the game, just in case anyone is wondering. Hopefully we can get more people back playing GTA, because GTA is super fun. So yeah, it is super duper fun. And yeah, and what's up, Trumpet? Welcome everybody who I forgot to mention. Welcome everybody who's watching this live. If you're watching this live, hey, how y'all doing? If you're watching this on YouTube, hi. Even though this is a bit of an archive. Alright, and last but not least, what happened in the month of May? Of course, Mario Kart Sundays. However, this month saw the debut of a new Mario Kart game, even though it is a extended port of the one we've been playing, and that is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Finally, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has made its debut on the channel, and we've had 2 weeks of the game, and I've already 60'd! Yeah, my first ever set win, it came from week 2 of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I already 60'd in the game. I perfect 60'd. I cannot believe that happened. I have the first ever 60 to ever happen in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is pretty hype, I have to say. I can't believe that happened. And then it led to like more and more theme set wins throughout the night too. So that is pretty very hype. Yeah, and then we've been playing the original Mario Kart 8 for those of you who don't have a Switch yet. So yeah, don't worry, I'm not, like I've been mentioning many times, I'm not abandoning the Wii U player base yet, but eventually we will eventually drop the Wii U version, and when that is let's say a modded version of the game comes out, because I've been hearing people been talking about how there could be a possible chance that we might get custom tracks for the Wii U version of the game. If that happens, we may have to consider doing that, actually. So yeah, we'll have to consider adding a custom version of Mario Kart 8 to be played, and then we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe being the main version of Mario Kart 8 that I play. So that would be actually kind of cool if we could get something like that happens. Kind of like a Project M version of Mario Kart 8 Wii U. That would be kind of rad. I'm not gonna lie. That would be actually kind of sweet, because if that happens, I may consider hopping onto that, because that would be kind of fun. I didn't hop on to the Mario Kart Wii mods, so I thought it was kind of at the time. Kind of looking back, I kind of wish I did, because Mario Kart Wii looks like it would still be a fun game to play, especially with the mods. But if Mario Kart 8 Wii U gets mod support, will definitely, well, I mean, it has been getting mod support, but I mean, if it gets like a whole like mod, like a new like game kind of thing, I would definitely play Mario Kart 8. The modded version of the game, just for like the custom tracks and whatnot, because that would be kind of rad. Because I've seen what they've done with the Wii U, or not the Wii U, the Wii version of Mario Kart, and my goodness, modders do a lot with that game. They've added like new modes, they've added like new tracks, like they've added like, I think there was one that had like 100 and something different tracks that could be played, which is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So I hope the same thing happens to the Wii U version of Mario Kart 8, because since the Wii U is kind of dead now, might as well be able to do all that kind of stuff. So yeah. But yeah, basically that was the month recap. Like I said, it was a very busy month, and it was been a very fun month. What can you expect for June 2017? Well, there's going to be Let's Play nights, of course. We're going to try to be finishing up Shadow the Hedgehog. Maybe not this upcoming cast, but I think the cast afterwards. I think I'm aiming for a 4-night cast for this game. So that is kind of the plan for Shadow the Hedgehog. Mario Party 5. I don't know as of that just yet. What are we on right now? This upcoming cast for it's gonna be day 4. I'm looking for maybe a few more casts after that too. So I'm aiming for maybe 6 casts for that game. So hopefully we can get that done very soon. So yeah, yeah. Mario Kart. Yeah, you can expect Mario Kart as always. It's always going to be on Sundays. So still with a rotation of Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So keep an eye out for that. And then for late night beatdowns, always expect that, including tonight, since today is June 1st, as of this recording, we will be doing late night beatdowns later tonight with Halo 5 Guardians and the Viewer's Choice game. So if you are watching this and as of June 1st, make sure to go vote for the Viewer's Choice game, because that will be happening as well. So that'll be the first game we play, and then it'll be Halo 5 Guardians. So yeah. Yeah, so that's what to expect. Plus, there are a few things. There is going to be a streaming event that's going to be happening, and I will be talking about that momentarily. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, so that's what to really expect for stream-wise for June 2017. So yeah, now let's talk about announcements now, guys. So let's go over that right here, right now. So I want to quickly go over a few things, and the first thing being this. Oh, actually not this. This first. Yeah, we'll talk about this first. Here we are. The Mario Kart Sundays theme set contest is making its grand return here on the channel. Yes, we started doing the Mario Kart Sundays theme set contest last year, and it was well received. And I figured, you know, we'll do it again this year. It's going to be happening around June 11th to July 3rd. And that's when you guys will be able to sign up for your theme sets that you want for the contest. There will basically be a Google Doc like before. I will post it up starting up on June 11th, and you guys can actually start submitting your theme sets for the contest. Now, I'll quickly go over the rules such as this, because those of you who weren't here for last year's theme set contest, which was won by CyberFox, congratulations. There are a few rules everyone has to follow, and like I said, these rules will be posted in the the Google Doc as well. So I will quickly go over those real quickly here. So just so we know, how it will work is basically through July or June 11th to 3rd, you guys will be able to submit your theme sets or whatnot. So keep that in mind. Once July 3rd comes, that'll be the last day you guys can submit theme sets. So once July 3rd comes and goes, I will not be taking any more theme sets for the contest. Starting on July 9th, we will be starting how a daily or weekly rotation of how we did it last year. So every week we'll play 4 theme sets a night. So do keep that in mind. We will be playing 4 theme sets that week. And then once that week comes to an end, I will be making a poll, which you guys will get to vote for. So you guys will have to vote for what was your favorite theme set that was played that week. And the winners of that poll will be announced the week after. So the next week's edition, the winners will be announced. And it will be the top 2 choices that will be moving on to round number 2. So that's how that will work. And then we'll be playing all the theme sets for a week, like I said, until we've reached to the final 4. So once we reach the final 4, we'll play every theme set one last time in the final 4. But this time, it's going to be a 2-week voting period, and the winner of that poll will basically win the contest, and if they win, they get to have a choice. They get to win a copy of a Steam game of their choice, which is a $10 to $20 limited game. So you get to win a copy of any game that you want that's a $10 to $20 limit. So yeah. And also their theme set will be added to the Fruit Machine for future Mario Kart streams. So yeah. This year, because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has been added, I'm adding a little thing that says what version of the game is the theme set made for. So you can pick Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or both versions, because yeah. So make sure when you make your theme set that it works for either one version of the game or the other. I figured might as well add both versions because, well, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe features new content that's not available in the Wii U version. So that is the reason why I'm adding that, because we want to make it very specific for which game it only will work for. Now, if we get theme sets that work for specific versions of the game, I will be putting them on specific ones. So if we get, like, let's say 4 theme sets for the Wii U version and 4 theme sets for the made specifically for both versions, the ones that will be on for both versions will be played on the deluxe version, while the ones made for just strictly the ones that were made for both versions that have content for that have content only for the deluxe version will be played on the deluxe version. However, if we get ones that are made for both versions that only have content added for the Wii U version, we'll be playing on we'll play on both versions. If there's stuff that just will only work for like the Wii U version, we'll just play it on the Wii version. So that's how that works. I'll do my best to like separate them all just so we know which ones to play on which version of the game. So yeah, if we come down to like the point where it's like where we have like the Final Four being like we have 2 versions of one version of the game and then 2 versions of one that only work for the other game. We'll do 2 for that week, and then the week after we'll do the 2 for the other week, and then you guys can keep voting for. We'll do a 2-week voting period after that, and then you guys can vote for the winner for that. So that's how that will work. So yeah, but just basically just gonna try to separate them all from not being for like all being have to get stuck on being for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because I know some people don't have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so that's the reason why. So I want to keep them all like separate. So the ones that will work for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe will be on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for Mario Kart Sundays, and the ones that won't work will be on Mario Kart 8 OG. So yeah. Yeah, so when it comes to also this, just want to let everybody know that you have to be following me on any of my social media, such as my Facebook, Twitter, Discord, or even my website for updates regarding the theme set contest, because I don't really just update it on the Google Doc, because yeah, or if you follow the stream as well, because that's also where you can get updates on the contest as well, because I will be giving weekly updates about the contest every Sunday nights for the theme set contest on Mario Kart Sundays. I will not be taking theme sets are basically rip-offs or like stuff that are like based off another theme set that's already been made. So basically stuff that I've made, I will not be accepting. So you can't make Toasty Wars on this track or whatnot. So I'm not gonna be allowing that because we already have Toasty Wars. Because it's already like, hey, you can't really do that. You can only submit one theme set for the contest, so no, you can't submit more than one. You can only submit one submission. So be creative with your submission. Only one will be allowed in. If for whatever reason, like let's say 2 people come up with the same thing, I mean that's fine. It tends to happen, but it'll be the name difference, so make sure the name yours is different compared to somebody else's, just so everybody is aware of that, just so we don't get them mixed up. But if you have to come up with the same idea, make sure that your names are different. If your name is the same as somebody else's, I will basically remove the person who submitted it second. So the first person who submits it with the same name and the same rules and all that gets first come, first serve for that. So, and I will PM people if they tend to do that. So. Also, no theme sets based off a specific person, so don't make it based off like myself or like another caster or another viewer. We don't want anyone to get discriminated from stuff like that, so nothing based off another person, just to be nice to everybody. And also, no theme sets that require Mii suits, because not everybody has all the Mii suits. So we don't. I'm not allowing people to make theme sets based off like people you have to do, like, let's say, the Mario Mii suit, or the Mega Man one, or the Captain Falcon one, or something like that, etc., etc. Just because not everybody has all the Mii suits unlocked and whatnot, so we're not going to be allowing that whatsoever, so, yeah. And, yeah, so basically, those are basically the rules. Like I said, they'll probably be better explained in the Google Doc, so just keep an eye out for that when that goes up. And once again, that will be starting up here on June 11th. So yeah, that'll be a Sunday. So once June 11th comes up, the Mario Kart theme set contest will begin. Then that's where the submissions will be taken in and whatnot. So yeah, and we'll be going until July 3rd, 2017. And yes, June 11th will be a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe cast of Mario Kart Sundays, just so everybody's aware of that now. So yeah. But yeah, that's basically how that'll work. So hope you guys are excited for the theme set contest. It's going to be pretty darn fun, as always. Now, the last announcement, basically, and that is the one I showed earlier, and that was E3 2017. Yes, here are my plans for E3. We are going to be doing a Let's React stream for E3 2017. Yes, and all the main ones are going to be done here on the channel. We're going to be reacting to the EA one, we're going to react to the Microsoft one, the Bethesda one, the Ubisoft one, the Sony one, and the Nintendo one. Yes, those are everything we're going to be reacting to. On Saturday, June 10th, we'll be reacting to the EA conference. We'll be starting our coverage at around 11:45 a.m. Pacific, 2:45 p.m. Eastern, because it's supposed to start around 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. So we'll be doing our coverage and reacting to that then on a Saturday. So that'll be before our Saturday cast beforehand. Microsoft will be on Sunday, June 11th at 1:45 p.m. Pacific, 4:45 p.m. Eastern, because that one's supposed to be live at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. And this is going to be happening right before Mario Kart Sundays, which unfortunately happens at the same time during the Bethesda conference. So I will be doing the Bethesda conference, but it will be after Mario Kart Sundays comes to a conclusion. So once Mario Kart Sundays is done, I'll be taking a few-minute break, and then when I come back, I will be doing live reactions to the Bethesda conference, which will be starting around 12:30 a.m. Pacific, 3:30 a.m. Eastern. So that should be pretty fun. So if you are staying up late, you can definitely watch the Bethesda one with me, unless you're not going to be watching it, or unless you're going to watch it live while Mario Kart Sundays is going on. And if you are, no spoilers. And then after that, we'll be back Monday afternoon, 12:45 p.m. Pacific, 3:45 p.m. Eastern, with the Ubisoft conference, and that should be interesting. That should be very, very interesting. But the ones I am looking forward to are after the Ubisoft one, and that'll be the Sony conference, which is happening on June 12th at 5:45 p.m. Pacific, 8:45 p.m. Eastern. This is the first one I'm looking super duper forward to. I think this one's going to be a very loaded conference, and there's a lot to be excited for from that one, so I can't wait for that, which is supposed to be starting at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, so that should be fun. And then, Tuesday morning, June 13th, is the Nintendo Direct, or the Nintendo whatever they call it. I don't know what they call it this year. And Nintendo finally coming back after skipping out really mainly last year. I mean, they were there last year, but they didn't really have a real conference or direct or what of any sort. So this year they finally make their return, and I'll be doing a live reaction to that. Big hype for this one. The hype train is real for the Nintendo conference. Tuesday, June 13th, we'll be starting our coverage at 8:45 a.m. Pacific, 11:45 a.m. Eastern. So yeah, come on by to watch all the reactions with me there. So yeah, that's basically how the schedule will look like when it comes to live reactions for that. A lot of questions were asked if I will be doing like calls during all that. I might. I'm still considering it if not, because last year when I did E3, I got a lot of angry messages about people doing me doing live calls with people. I don't know. So yeah, I'm not too sure on that. I'm still kind of deciding if that'll happen or not. So yeah. Plus, if I do, I don't want to have it to be too claustrophobic in the call. So we want to keep it limited to a number of people. So yeah, not because I don't hate you. It's just we want to keep it so it's like not everybody's like interrupting each other and whatnot. So it's like you can't even hear the conference or whatnot. So yeah, so that's kind of the reason why. So yeah. All right. But yeah, so that's basically how E3 is going to work. Oh, and also, speaking of E3, I am working on a predictions article on my site. So yeah, that should be coming out sometime next week. So that should be fun. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. And even if they did, the big rumors of Kingdom Hearts won't be there. But that's apparently I don't believe that. That's only a rumor. Don't believe in rumors. That's this time of the year. They don't like to let you they want to get your expectations too high or too low. So yeah. So I'm not gonna believe that. So yeah. All right. But anyways, yeah. So that's basically my plans for E3. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a Let's React event. So yeah, it's our biggest one since the Nintendo presentation. So yeah. The Nintendo Switch presentation. So yes, and that was back in January. So yeah, it's been a few months. So I think it's time for another Let's React. And I figured let's wait till E3 for the next one. And yeah. But yeah, basically that's that. So one last thing I want to talk about is the June 2017 channel schedule. So we're going to quickly talk about that right here, right now. So let's head over to here, powered by Ask.fm. We're going to showcase the June 2017 channel schedule. So let's head over to June here. So alright, so here we go. So June 1st, as of today, we're currently doing the Monthly Beatdown podcast, which apparently didn't show up here. That's kind of weird, but that's kind of live. But later tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. 1 a.m. excuse me, we will be doing late night beatdowns with Halo 5 and the viewer's choice. If you haven't voted for the poll, it is up on the site right now. Poll will be closing at around 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. So make sure to go vote for the viewer's choice game, which will be the first game we play. And then after that, next cast will be on Saturday, June 3rd with Mario Party 5. As you can see, there's not going to be a Friday cast because I do have to work on Friday. So yeah, so we'll be back here on Saturday with day number 4 of Mario Party 5. Sunday, Mario Kart Sundays with Mario Kart 8 Wii U. We'll be playing another week of Mario Kart 8 Wii U with the viewers on June 4th. June 5th is a Monday, which will be making up for no Friday cast, and we'll be continuing more Edgy the Hedgy, Shadow the Hedgehog. So yeah. Next, then Thursday we'll be here with Late Night Beatdowns. I'm not too sure what we'll be playing just yet. I haven't really decided. Plus, keep an eye out for the poll when that goes up on next Wednesday. And then Friday, June 9th, LP nights. Not too sure we'll be playing then. Maybe still I'm thinking still Shadow around then. Maybe we'll be finishing up Shadow then. Saturday, June 10th will be our first E3 cast. Will be the EA conference. Following that, we'll be back with more Mario Party, possibly on June 10th. Then Sunday at 2:45 p.m. Mountain Time. Keep in mind, this is my time here. We'll be here with the Microsoft conference and doing live reactions to that. And then Mario Kart Sundays will be happening at June 11th with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and we'll be starting up the theme set contest then, where you guys will be able to submit your theme set ideas for this. So that's when that will be starting right here on this cast right here. Then June 12th at 1:30 a.m. Mountain Time, we'll be doing live reactions to the Bethesda conference. So that should be interesting and fun. And then Monday, June 12th at 1:45 p.m. Mountain, we'll be doing the live reactions to the Ubisoft conference. So that should be great. Monday, June 12th at 5:45 p.m. Mountain, we'll be reacting to the Sony E3 conference. Should be fun as well. And then June 13th, we'll be doing the Nintendo conference. I don't know why I have it twice there. I should delete that, but we will be doing the Nintendo conference at 9:45 a.m. Mountain Time, so that should be fun. And then after that, we'll be back here on Thursday with Late Night Beatdowns, and then Friday, June 16th and 17th with Let's Play Nights. June 18th, we'll be here with Mario Kart 8 Wii U. June 22nd, Late Night Beatdowns. June 23rd and June 24th, we'll have Let's Play Nights. June 25th, Mario Kart Sundays with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And then Thursday, June 29th with Late Night Beatdowns. And June 30th with Let's Play Night. So we're probably going to be doing a podcast for the next episode of the Monthly Beatdown podcast on July 1st on Canada Day. So that should be fun. I should wear a Canadian shirt for that too. So yeah, but yeah, that's basically the schedule. If you want to look it up, you can find it using my spec.me/xxannuanxx. That's where you can find my schedule. You can also find it down below in my info section here on the Twitch channel. If you're on the YouTube channel, you have to go to my Twitch channel in order to get to there. So yeah, so that's basically what the month schedule is going to look like. So there's only gonna be one makeup day, and that is this Friday coming up. So yeah, that's how that will work. So yeah, guys, that's basically the month schedule. Hope you guys are all alright with that. If you have any questions or concerns, make sure to submit me a question in the comment section down below, or just PM me on Discord or whatever. So yeah. Alright, so without further ado, guys, we're going to do one more thing for this episode, and that is the Q&A session. Yes, I'll be submitting questions. I'll be taking questions right here through ask.fm. So if you have a question you'd like to ask me for this month, feel free to submit me questions through ask.fm, and I will answer them live here on the cast right here, right now. Yeah. Alright, so we actually got 4 questions to start things off with, so if you have any questions, make sure to submit them right now while I'm reading these ones, so yeah. So I got 4 of them right now, so we'll probably do, try to do around 10 of them, so yeah. Depends how many we would get, so make sure to submit your questions right here, right now, if you want to. And if you're watching this on as an archive, make sure to submit them at any point for a future Q&A session for Ask FM or just for the Monthly Beatdown podcast, so yeah. Alright, so here we go. So our first question is, not true it's from, but first question is, did you go to college/university? If so, how was your experience? If you did or didn't, what's your opinion about it? Alright, well, I wouldn't say I've gone to, I can't say I have, but I have done a smaller class at a university. It was basically just a come and test what it's like kind of class, so you could just like come in for a few weeks and then just come in and see what it's like and whatnot, what to expect and whatnot. And that was for like a radio broadcasting class, and that was back in 2015, early 2015 in fact, and I went there and I did some schooling for like basically radio broadcasting and that, how it works and whatnot, and I thought it was kind of cool. I did some I made like my own like little ad and all that. I did like a news broadcast, and all that stuff. It was kind of cool. And then I think the last thing we did was we did like our own like little radio show where we did a live radio show on the school's actual radio station, which is kind of rad, and it was pretty fun. I had a really fun time with it. I never really went back to it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make it as anything I really want to do. I'm still kind of really deciding on what I actually really want to do, so it's kind of a hard decision on what to actually do in life. As my opinion on it, I think college and university is probably a good thing, because you actually can get schooling to get a very good future job and whatnot in the world. So I think it's a thing to actually really do. It's not that, but it also depends, because you can also find jobs without taking any schooling, which make people happy too. Which just all depends if you want a very good future job for the future, and it's something if you want to do that makes you happy. So yeah, it takes a lot of years, that's for sure, but in the end it probably will be worth it, because you will get a lot of places that you can get hired to. So yeah. But yeah, so yeah, that's basically my opinion on that, so thank you for that. Our next question is, since you are playing Shadow the Hedgehog, I feel this is a perfect question to ask. What are your top 5 Sonic the Hedgehog games? Well, I guess we'll go from the favorite to least favorite, but yeah. So number 1, my favorite all-time Sonic the Hedgehog game is a game I have actually never even casted before, and that is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I think this is the best 2D Sonic game, and probably the best Sonic game ever created, personally, just because you got the bubble shield, the flyer shield, the electrical shield. The stages are all great, the music is fantastic. Knuckles' debuts in this game, and he's plays a whole different kind of game compared to Sonic and Tails do, and it's just a fun game all around. I think it's the best 2D Sonic game that they've created, and nothing has come close to that one, personally. Number 2 would have to be Sonic Heroes. It is personally my favorite all-time, is personally my favorite 3D Sonic game. A lot of people do think Adventure 2 is the best one, but personally I like Heroes the best. I just find it has the simplest story, and it's just a very lighthearted, fun game. Just the music is just great. I like the levels in the game. It's just fantastic. The only thing I don't like about it is the Chaos Emerald missions, where you have to get the Chaos Emeralds to get the last story in the game. So yeah, but yeah, I really enjoy. I really enjoy Sonic Heroes. Number 3, I have to say, is I like to say Sonic Generations comes right after that. Sonic Generations is a fun game. Super good game. It's probably the best main 3D Sonic game in a long time. It's basically more of what Unleashed in the Colors did, but I think Generations just did it the best. 3D Sonic never felt better, in my opinion, in Sonic Generations. I mean, they also do feature 2D Sonic, which he's fun too, but he doesn't feel the same compared to like he does in the Genesis days. But he's still fun to play too. But I think Generations is better for the 3D Sonic levels, or the modern Sonic levels, is what they call them. Number 4, I would have to say probably Sonic Adventure 1. I don't know. This game has a bit of a mixed feeling kind of thing. A lot of people love it, a lot of people don't. I personally like it. I just like how corny and cheesy it is compared to the second game. I really find enjoyment out of this game. Just because of how corny and cheesy. And I really like how you can just run around like Station Square, the Mystic Ruins and all that, and the Egg Fleet, going around like Hub Worlds and that. I think that's really fun. Sonic Adventure 1 is very, very fun. Does it age very well? Probably not, but I still like it a lot. And then, number 5, I would have to say... Gosh, I don't know. Maybe Sonic Colors? Yeah, I think Sonic Colors would be right after that. It's just a fun, feel-good experience. It's basically taking Unleash and just making it a little better, personally. Especially with the modern Sonic stages. And thankfully with this game, it's just modern Sonic stages with some Wisp power-ups and whatnot. It's heck of a good game, and I hope Forces it makes it just as fun like Generations and Colors. But I think Generations is better than Colors by just a little bit, just because of the classic stages. And yeah, super great game. I actually really enjoy it. If you've never played Colors and you're very skeptical on Sonic, give it a try. It's actually kind of a good game, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so thank you for the question there. My next question is, how did I get my current job? I actually was looking up on the internet for like jobs. There's a site called Kijiji. If you're Canadian, you know what Kijiji is. Basically, I used this site to basically just look for like part-time jobs and stuff like that, or just jobs altogether. And I found my job through their listing there when it was at the old arena. As you may all know, I'm now at the new arena and whatnot. And I just found it there. I submitted an application, or just I guess more of my resume there. And then I got a call, or no, an email saying I have a meeting to get the job, which I went to, and I got like the day I actually went to the meeting, so that was kind of awesome. I got the job the day I went to the meeting, so that was kind of awesome. So that's kind of rad, and that's how I got it, and I've been there since then. So yeah, that's how I got my job. But yeah, thank you for that. Let me just refresh the questions here. The next question is from Donald Duck. Please heal me. Well, this seems to be like a monthly tradition. Donald Duck likes to ask questions every month here on the channel. And my answer this week this month for him is I would heal you, but unfortunately I wasted my MP trying to heal myself when you were trying to heal me, so I wasted my own MP healing myself when you healed me. So I mean, I can't heal you now because you wasted my MP. So yeah, so unfortunately I can't heal you. I'm sorry. So unfortunately I'm sorry that you're laying there dead. So yeah. So yeah, thank you very much, Donald Duck, for the question, as always. I do appreciate it. Alright. Next question here is, will Reggie and Bill duke it out at E3 this month? Well, if they do like silly comedy sketches, maybe they could be the maybe they could like be the lead up till the Smash Switch port trailer. Maybe that's what they'll do. They just come in and duke it out, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe they'll duke it out in Smash Bros. They do like a little demo of the game because they always do like the little treehouse thing. Maybe they'll do a demo on the treehouse and whatnot. But I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have Nintendo's plans. If I did, I would tell you all what Nintendo would do, but I don't know what Nintendo does. I couldn't tell you. But yeah. So yeah, thank you very much for the question. How about that? Next question here is, will you be doing any retro games down on the road? Like NES, Genesis, SNES, SNES games. I actually have done a few SNES games. I've done, let's see, what have we done here? We've done Yoshi's Island, we've done Chrono Trigger, we've done Earthbound, A Link to the Past. I still have to do a little more SNES games. I want to still do like Super Mario World. That would be kind of something. Genesis. That's the thing. I'd like to do the original Sonic games. I don't know if CD would count because that's a Sega CD game. But yeah, I'd like to do the original Sonic trilogy. That would be something I want to do. As for other Genesis games, I'm not too fond on a lot of other like Genesis games that are not like the NHL games or whatnot. NES, maybe. But however, I think NES games will be very short. Even though I suck at like NES games, those may take a little bit. Like let's say like Zelda, the original Zelda that is. They may take a little while just because I've never really played too much of the original Zelda. So, and I've not really played too much of Zelda 2. So, as for like the 2D Mario games, I'm not the greatest at 2D Mario, so that would be a lot of death. So you can expect that. So maybe, but the thing is with SNES games and that, I can't really make like a lot of like trailers or stuff like that just because there's not really much trailers to work with those kind of games. Posters and that, yes, I have no problem with that. It's just trailers and that will be kind of hard to do. But they will definitely be like I feel those games won't take very long. They'll probably be like maybe at most a day or two, or maybe longer. Because who knows? I don't know. I expect like maybe 2 to 3 days at most for like these kind of games. So yeah, I kind of like playing games that take a little while to get done. Like at least more than 1 or 2 tasks. There are the occasion when I do a game that's like 1 task kind of thing, but that's not very often. So, but yeah. There you go. Thank you for asking that. But yeah, to answer your question, yes, maybe I will consider doing more down the line. Because I know a lot of people ask me about that, and yeah, I probably will consider doing that. I know I should. I should do. So, yeah. Alright, so if we got any more questions here, I will answer a few more here. I'll give it a few minutes here. So feel free to submit any questions over here at ask.fm, and I will answer your question. Call me a fraud, but damn it, I want PS4, Xbox One, Rock League crossplay. That would never happen. I'll just say that much. That'll never happen. But it would be kind of cool if that does happen. I would be fine with that. I would be all over that too, but unfortunately that will never ever happen. I tell ya. Only one could dream. Once again, if anyone wants to answer a question, please submit it through my Ask FM, which is listed right up here. If we don't get any more, that'll probably be it for this week's edition, or this month's edition of the Monthly Beatdown podcast. Actually, I'll answer the Ask FM question of the day, which is, what is the best way to start summer? Wear a t-shirt and shorts. That's the best way. Also, I don't know, get all the sweets, because, I don't know, that seems like a summer thing to do, is get all the sweets. Maybe that's just me, but I don't know. But yeah, that's that question. Can you add the ask? Oh yeah, here's the next question. Can you add a exclamation mark ask command even if it's just the link? I could, yeah, I never really thought of it, so yeah. I may consider doing that. I know it might be easier to do all that. And everyone keeps that like looking for like doing like a Nintendo Network ID or stuff like that, or friend code like command, and I don't have any of those. May actually add one of those eventually. We need to add more. I need to add more of those kind of commands because yeah, some people tend to be asking for those kind of things. See, ask. But yeah, maybe I'll actually add one of those commands down the line. So yeah, thank you for the question. Another question is, do you still need graphics? I don't think so. Like, if you're talking about, like, graphics that I have here, probably not, honestly. At the moment, I think I'm alright when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't think I really need any more graphics at the moment. At least at this time, I can't say I need to. I think I'm good with what I have at the moment. But yeah, thank you for that. And next question here is, will Donald be more helpful in Kingdom Hearts 3? No. Well, I hope so, but I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, Mickey was kind of basically a test of what Donald could be like in 0.2, and I think he did a great job. So maybe if Donald's more like Mickey, which will never happen, I think he'll be helpful, but that's asking for too much personally. But yeah, thank you for the question. And finally, we have another question here. Do you think pineapple belongs on pizza? No. It does not. And that's just my personal preference on that. But yeah. So yeah, I think that's it for the questions that we got there. I'll ask one more time. If you have any more, I will flip them through here, at this link right here. And he confirmed to have no stole. Pineapple and pizza. No, I don't know. I don't know. Pineapple and pizza just seems weird to me. I don't know. That's just me. I'm one of those kind of people who don't think it deserves to be on, thinks it works on pizza. Still, to be fair, I'm not a very big pineapple, person to begin with, so that could also be a thing. I confirmed to have a soul. Because I don't like pineapple on pizza, or I don't think it deserves to be on pizza. I mean, if you like it... But I mean, I personally don't care for it as much. But I think it's kind of weird on it. Alright. Oh, okay, here, well, this will be our last one here. Who would win in a fight, Banjo-Kazooie or Yooka-Laylee? Probably Banjo-Kazooie, because they have more moves, compared to what Yooka-Laylee have at the moment. Plus, Banjo-Kazooie have that one thing that makes them, like, the, what is it called? The Talon Trunk? No. The invincibility feathers, which make them, like, they can withstand basically anything. So, personally, I feel they already have the advantage of that. While, yes, that lowers through, like, basically the amount of feathers you have. Yooka-Laylee also have something like that, which is like a little shield they have with the little, when they're in, like, the little, spin dash, maneuver. But however, they can't really do too much in that form. They just roll around in a ball. I think that would do a little more damage, but I think, the fact that, Banjo-Kazooie have more moves at the moment, I think they have the advantage. So, yeah. Sheep, pineapple pizza, uncast. How dare you? Nah, I'm just kidding. Like I said, if you like pineapple on your pizza, whatever. It's not. I personally don't. Alright. Okay, maybe 2 more questions here. These will be our last 2 for sure. Alright. Actually, they're the same question, so this will be the last one then. Alright, what 5 games are you anticipated for E3 on all platforms? Well, I think number 1 needs no explanation, but that's Kingdom Hearts 3. That's the number one game. Who knows when the hell it is coming out, but one of these days it will come out, and I hope that it's at E3 this year because I feel we've been patient enough for this game. The last time it was there was at 2015. There was no news after 2015, and hasn't been really too much since then, so I mean, I think it's time for another showing of the game. So I hope it's there. I hope it's there. It better be there. I mean, my god, it better be there. That's like number 1. But for other games, number 2, I would have to say Super Mario Odyssey. I am a big fan of the 3D Mario games. I cannot wait for Super Mario Odyssey. That game is looking up to be fantastic. When I first saw it back at the Nintendo Switch conference, I was like blown away. I was like, oh my god, it's just like Super Mario 64. You can even see my reaction. I do have a reaction video of it. It is on the YouTube channel. It's also somewhere in my highlights here on the Twitch channel. So yeah, that's like my second most anticipated game for sure. Is definitely Super Mario Odyssey. Nothing comes close to that after that. After like Kingdom Hearts is definitely Super Mario Odyssey. Like so after that, I think nothing really comes that close personally. And then after that, I'd have to say probably Spider-Man PS4. Believe it or not, yeah, that Spider-Man game that's coming for the PS4. I am a big Spider-Man fan, and that game is looking really great, especially since it's made by it's being made by the people who made Ratchet and Clank. Another game they've also made is Infamous. They also made a game called Sunset Overdrive, and they also made Spyro the Dragon. So I mean, yeah, the original trilogy is not the other ones that came out after that. But yeah, I think there's a lot of potential for this game. I mean, Spider-Man games have been a hit or miss, and I think this one could be very, very good. I just hope it lives up to the hype for sure. Number 4, I'd have to say, if it's there, I don't know if it will be, because knowing Rockstar, they tend to never really show up at E3 a lot, and that is Red Dead Redemption 2. I love Red Dead Redemption. It is probably one of the best open world games ever created. And with Red Dead 2 on the way, I'm super excited for this game, and I hope, and it looks really good, like things that I've seen from like screenshots and whatnot. The first trailer was kind of cool, but hopefully we get another trailer very soon. And unfortunately it got delayed until next year, but I think it's going to be a hell of a good game. But with most Rockstar games, being patient for them is a good thing, because they always seem to be very good at the end of the day. So I mean, can't go wrong with Rockstar games. So I'm actually looking forward to that. And number 5, I mean, I guess South Park, but I kind of already know what to expect with that game, so I'm not gonna say South Park. Even though I am excited for it, I already know what to really expect when it comes to that. I think for number 5, probably, honestly, The Last of Us Part 2. I really hope there is a gameplay demo of the game at E3. I think if Sony's closing on anything, it's gonna be The Last of Us Part 2, and I hope Naughty Dog has made like some sort of demo for it. I don't expect the game to be out till like next year at most, but I hope we get something again for the game, because oh boy, the first Last of Us game was pretty good, but I think there's a lot more things they could do with the sequel for sure. And it's a hell of a good game, so I hope they do a fantastic job on showcasing the sequel. I mean, the game didn't really need a sequel, but it is getting a sequel, so should be interesting. Sony never disappoints. Yeah, that's why I'm so hyped for the Sony conference, because there's so much stuff that's there. There's There's the God of War game. There's the Hideo Kojima game. There's that Detroit game. There's the Spider-Man game. There's the Last of Us. If I said that, I can't remember. There's also maybe Kingdom Hearts, maybe Final Fantasy VII Remake. I mean, good lord. There's so much from them that it gets like, oh yeah, Ni no Kuni 2. If that's there, I hope it is. You know what? I take it back. Instead of I mean, it's hard. It's hard. Maybe Ni no Kuni 2. I mean, I'll have to cheat here. If there's a 6-game Ni no Kuni 2, Ni no Kuni 2 for sure. So yeah. Final Fantasy VII Remake not happening. Well, we'll see. I'm not sure if they confirmed that or not, but we'll see. We'll see. But I highly doubt it either. So yeah. But yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm really anticipating for. Conference-wise, I'll answer this here. I think Nintendo's probably number 1. Sony's probably number 2. Probably Microsoft will be right after that. Then Ubisoft, then probably Bethesda, and then EA. EA, I only care about for like maybe the Star Wars game and maybe Hacky. Other than that, I don't know. Not really too much for EA. I don't really know what the hell to expect from EA personally. But yeah, I'll throw down more of my predictions on my actual article that I'm writing up right now. So, and that, like I said, that will be coming out later this month. Like I'd say probably the next week in June. So probably like I'm aiming for like maybe a June 6th release for that. So yeah. So yeah, thank you for the question there. So yeah. So that was going to be our last question there. So thank you for those submitting questions. If you'd like to have a question asked or answered at any time here on the channel for the Monthly Beatdown podcast, make sure to submit your questions for future times over at this link here, ask.fm/xxanimanxx, and you can get your question answered at any point during the Monthly Beatdown podcast, so every month basically. So yeah, once a month I do a Q&A session, so make sure to submit your questions for future Monthly Beatdown podcast episodes. So yeah, I always hope for Star Wars stuff. Yeah, me too. And I really hope the new Battlefront game is gonna be good. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. So let's recap what we talked about. We did the subscriber shout out. Just a reminder, if you are subbed to the old account, make sure to unsubscribe. And if you would like to resubscribe, I do have my new one. So yeah, make sure to do subscribe to that if you would like to. We did the month recap, talked about what happened the past month, talked about what to expect for this month. The Mario Kart Sundays Steam Set contest was announced. We talked about the E3 2017 and my plans and all that for that, and then we have also showcased the June 2017 channel schedule, and we've also did a Q&A session. So yeah, we basically got everything out of the way right there. So yeah, that basically is going to be it for this month's edition of the Monthly Beatdown podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed this month's. Kind of not too busy, but June itself is going to be busy with E3 and all that stuff going down. So yeah, it's going to be a very busy month here on the channel. So yeah. Probably the next episode for the Monthly Beatdown podcast, I'm aiming for July 1st, I'd assume, which was going to be a Saturday cast. So yeah, it's going to be on Canada Day. So episode 10 will be on Canada Day, of all days. Isn't that hype? So yeah. That's probably going to be it for this episode. If you're watching this live, we'll be seeing you guys later tonight. We'll be here with Late Night Beatdowns with Halo 5 Guardians and the Viewer's Choice game. So if you haven't voted for the Viewer's Choice game, make sure to go to the website. It's up on the weekly update on the site, so that's where you can vote for the poll. Just keep in mind, the poll will be closing at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, and then yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure, if you enjoyed this month's edition, make sure to give a like and also comment if you have any questions and concerns. Also, yeah, make sure to subscribe if you're new to this channel, and follow the Twitch one. You can watch the live streams live before they get uploaded to YouTube. So yeah. But yeah. Anyways, guys, we'll be back in a little bit here for Late Night Beatdowns. If you're live at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. But if you're watching this on YouTube, we'll see you all on another edition of the Monthly Beatdown podcast. Like I said, we're trying to aim for July 1st, but we'll see what that happens. I'll update it on the site when the time comes. So yeah. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. So thanks for everybody watching this month's edition, and until next time, this has been Andy signing out. Thanks for watching, guys.